At the 2024 NBA conference in Lagos, Senate President Godswill Akpabio announced that the 10th National Assembly supports returning to the old national anthem to help rebuild Nigeria. He urged lawyers to be agents of positive change and emphasized the need for a strong legal framework to address national issues through unity and brotherhood. That is why we went back to that national anthem, that though tribes and tongues may differ, though professions may differ, in brotherhood we stand. We went back because we want to rebuild the future of this country, remembering that we may come from different tribes, different backgrounds, different ethnic groups, different tongues, but in brotherhood we stand. He said, I entered politics with a dream of my own, and coincidentally, one that aligned with our shared aspiration to rebuild our state and to rebuild our nation. With that dream, I rebuilt Akwa Ibom State. My people can testify, and that was what Nigerians came to know as uncommon transformation. Together with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we can rebuild Nigeria. This is a formula. If our dreams can ignite with tiny spark of aspiration among the gathering here, it will mark a political movement for Nigeria, and the renewed hope programs will definitely be a success. All right. The Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, said that Nigerians, or should I say House of Assembly, they went back to the old national anthem, in brotherhood we stand, to be able to rebuild Nigerians' future. Is it in Nigerians' word? Is it by like that? How does the song lyrics build Nigerians' future? Is it by what we say or by what we do? Dr. Okochi, please make it make sense to me.
You want me to make a comment now,
of course.
So that you will now later accuse me of hitting them? It's clear.
No, let me understand. How?
No, it's clear now. They don't know the problem of Nigeria. That's why they don't know the solution. I mean, why will somebody be having cough and you're asking him go and do exercise? Because you don't even know what cough is. Huh? Somebody has cough. You say the solution, go and do exercise.
Is that an issue of Nigeria now?
They don't know what Nigeria's problem is. Because if they know what Nigeria, if Akpabio is as hungry as you and I, he won't be talking of national anthem. It's people who are alive that sing.
Oh.
With that woman, that girl that we talked about now, that was feeding her children with fowl or something, will she sing national anthem? Our leaders are not ready. They're not ready. They're not ready. It's a lament. I keep lamenting. You and I have been on this program for 2 years, and from the first day till now, I keep lamenting we don't have leaders. What we have are looters. That's why we are singing national anthem.
So are you saying that what the Senate President just said does not make any sense?
It does. In fact, it's worse than doesn't make any sense. It's called misfire. You see a bird here, you are shooting here.
And then he also talked about transforming Akwa Ibom State. I remember vividly well that then the old anthem was not there. We were still singing should I say the new anthem or the old? I think I'm confused right now.
Yes.
But in Brotherhood We Stand was not there. We were singing the formal old.
Yeah, this reverse national anthem just came in May now.
But it was not there. So why is he talking about?
Exactly. Thank you, my sister. How is that linked to? And besides, when you say develop Akwa Ibom or rebuild Akwa Ibom, a lot of our politicians, you see, if I'm a governor of Rivers State and I develop Port Harcourt, I go and say I developed Rivers State. I forgot that I didn't develop Nembe. I didn't develop Andoni. That's the problem they have.
In Akwa Ibom State?
Yes. It's the same. No, it's general.
Okay.
Because he did something in Uyo, he says, I did it with the whole of Akwa Ibom. All we need is geomapping of Akwa Ibom. Then we will see whether development reached everywhere.
Okay, that is to say that some of those villages like he didn't touch those sides.
That is very clear.
That means Akwa Ibom has not gotten to
because he has a Godswill Akpabio stadium of lights. And he did some roads. He said it's Akwa Ibom.
All right, Dr. Kochi
somebody
said
does 12 flyovers in Port Harcourt. I developed River State.
I don't know if that makes sense to you. He said that Godswill Akpabio developed to you does not mean that Insitubium is developed, does not mean that No Kwibiet is developed, does not mean that Oroganam as a whole is developed. So for those people, before you said, I did something in this state, it should be that you were touching the communities too. So that when we want to praise you, when we want to say Akwa Ibom Ayaya, we will say all parts of Akwa Ibom, not just a particular place. But that's by the way. Well, I don't know if what the Senate President said makes sense to you, that we went back to the old anthem, in brotherhood we stand, in order to be able to build Nigerians' future. What is the connection between the national anthem and the future? Is it by the lyrics of a song? Is it by what we say? Or is it really by what we do? What exactly do you think it is? And do you agree with that? With what the Senate President said. All right, thank you so much, Dr. Okochi. It was beautiful having you here in the studio with me.